glad I got that.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb. A tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. So I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together it's always better.
Good morning. So we're on the road to our first destination. We decided to take a little weekend trip up to the newest national park, which is in West Virginia. It's called New River Gorge, and they had some pretty cool things to do online for hikes and scenery, things like that. So yeah, we decided to take a weekend trip here, and we got to the hotel last night after work. And now this morning we are headed to our first stop, which is a coal mining town. It's supposedly like a deserted, overgrown...
Yeah, Nettlebird.
Yes, that's what it's called. I just couldn't remember what it was called. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. We're gonna hike up to it. It is only like 23 degrees, 27 degrees out right now, so it's pretty cold, so we're a little bundled up, but yeah, it should be fun. We'll take you along with us, and then we have a few other things to do today. We'll probably do this, then go get lunch, and then do other stuff.
It's like a climber's paradise. Seeing how all these leaves fold when it's like freezing out, so they don't build up snow on them, so they don't like fall apart. Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
Already shedding layers.
It's hot.
It's 27 degrees.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but through the forest, it's part of that river bend there. That's where we're going. We got a long way to go down. I don't know if you could see it really on the camera. Like right in between that tree, there's a little red building. The lens we have on here doesn't zoom that far, but you can hear the river rushing, and there's a little red building, which that's the mining town. That was fun. What do you think, Kayla?
I think it's pretty cool. I've never seen like a mine like this before.
Yeah, it's like pretty well preserved. Honestly, it looks kind of like I don't know what year. Did it say what year? Wow. It's a long running line. Like almost fit them in. You guys get to see inside better than we will. So this little thing actually had like carts in it that would cart down most of the coal dust and coal that was mined from the mine we just showed you. You can kind of see where some of those carts are. And then down there, that's the winch that pulled the carts up the hill or down the hill, slowly lowered them down so they didn't go crashing into the river. All right, so this is the Nuttleberg mine. It was operational from 1873 until the 1950s, so it was like almost 85 years of operation. Apparently the coal here was pretty good, which made it profitable, but there wasn't enough of it to run it long term. There's only about like 3.5 feet thick layer that went into the mountain, so they couldn't run it like all the time, but at least it was high quality, so that allowed them to make a lot of money off of it.
Narrow.
It's very narrow. It's about the width of a human body. All right, so this is like really, really steep. So we're gonna go ahead and put the camera away for a minute here until we get to the bottom so I can use both hands. All right, we made it to the bottom. Well, at least the bottom of the steep part. It's pretty steep and looks like we're gonna get a little bit of snow here, but I don't think it'll be much and it won't last long. But we have rain shells, so we should be good. Check out the little conveyor belt thing. Well, that was a fun little hike, and now that we're at the bottom, that means we're about halfway. We gotta go back up, but we're gonna check out this little, I don't know what they call it, tipple? Yeah, I think it's called a tipple. We're gonna check that out, and then I wanna see if we can get any closer down to the river, but I don't know if we can, so we'll see. It's interesting. So I think this is where they loaded the coal into the train cars. So these are the old railroad tracks, and those down there are the still active railroad tracks. You can hear that river. So that's that little rail tunnel that you saw at the top that lowered down all the rail cars. So it lowers down all the rail cars from the mine straight into these little conveyor belts, which they normally parked large railroad cars here. Then they would load them up and take them all the way down right into the forest. Alrighty, so we're here at the bottom and we're gonna have to hike all the way back up to the top of the gorge, but it's pretty cold, it's pretty steep, and the road is closed that we would normally take to get down here and just park. So I think we're just gonna walk back up. I don't think we're gonna film much of it just because of how cold and how steep it is. And I'm not sure it would be really enjoyable on the vlog, but I think we're gonna have a quick little snack here and then we're gonna head back up to the top.
All right, so we made it through the trail. As you can see, our faces are a little red.
Yeah.
It was almost 5 miles.
Yeah, it was a little bit tougher than I estimated.
It was easy on the way there because it was downhill the entire way, and then we had to climb 1,000 feet back up on the way back. So it was definitely a good workout. So we made it back, and we're gonna go pick up some lunch because it's like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock almost. And then we're gonna probably go back to the hotel, hang out for a little bit, and then go to probably take a shower, and then go to probably see some waterfalls and hopefully a sunset at this like grand overview thing. So yeah, we will catch you a little later. Okay, so we decided to get an afternoon snack because we're probably gonna have a late dinner. And we were looking for ice cream, but we found this place.
Sorry, I'll stop it from doing.
We found this place called the Chocolate Mousse, and it has like, it supposedly has like everything. And
so there's putt-putt, climbing gym, and then they have like coffee and ice cream.
And smoothies. And they have like the largest, coolest menu of like coffees and
drinks,
smoothies that I've ever seen. And so Ben got,
really good.
This is like a
so
mango.
So this is not on the menu? No, this is it's basically like
it's
a peach. It's like a peach cobbler almost.
That's right. You like it?
It's really good.
And then I got it's called the Dark Side, and it's like dark chocolate strawberry, I guess. Interesting.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
It's got like it's like chocolate, banana, strawberry.
That's the banana.
So much for being healthier than
I know.
ice cream.
I was like, oh, maybe I should get a smoothie because it's healthier. I don't think that's healthier than ice cream.
I don't think we made that's definitely, it's very good though.
That's okay.
This one's got, she said granola, praline, peach, and something else.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon, yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna mow down on these and head over to the Grandview lookout for sunset, hopefully. So fingers crossed, the sky is like nice and clear, so I'm hoping it's like a nice sunset.
Yeah, there's only a few clouds, so it should be pretty good.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys there. So we're going to the main overlook, and we're gonna check it out and see if it's good for sunset. And then we're gonna probably go to the north one and see if that one's better. Because I read a review online that said it might be better, so. Wow.
This is really wild.
Look at that. See the train tracks? They go all the way around.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try to head to the north overlook. Supposedly that one's better. It's got supposedly a better viewpoint. It had a better review on it, so
I don't know how you can beat this though.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing.
It's pretty cool.
So there's no houses on like any of these peaks too, which is like, I know this lens doesn't really do like a good job of like zooming in, but there's like no houses on any of these peaks. So it's wild that they're like, this is entirely national parks land, which is really wild.
It's so cold.
It's cold, Kayla. I think that's where we're going. Run! Also, this is like those leafy plants that we saw earlier. You can see that all the leaves are spread out. I don't know for how much longer, but pretty much as long as it stays above freezing, they will stay spread out. Is this it? Oh.
Ben's testing out his new lens that we got since we kept missing wildlife. There's a train coming, so we're seeing if Ben can race against the train to set up his tripod so he can get some shots of it.
Train.
I don't even think I can see it on this camera. I don't know. There's like a little light over there.
Alright, so that was fun. A quick little walk to the north overlook. So I think we're gonna go head back to the car. It's starting to get cold and the sun is starting to go down. But we're gonna kind of head back home, or back to the hotel at least, and get some, I think some sushi if we can find it. Otherwise, I think the rest of the night's gonna be in because it's pretty cold out here.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, see you back at the hotel. Only car in the parking lot. Alright, that was plenty of fun. We've got our sushi and we're gonna go ahead and finish that for tonight. I think we might just watch a movie and stay in for the rest of the night. We'll catch you tomorrow. I think we're gonna go to a railroad.
A railroad town, like an old one,
Yeah,
and then
it's a shut down one.
yeah, and then possibly like a big bridge overlook or something.
Yeah, so we'll see you then.